Hello guys, and I welcome you to Talk with RD. In today's session we will deal about a very important topic, or you can say the very basic topic, or you can say the real game changer in a field of machine learning, data science, or deep learning, or any other relevant technologies. That is the awesome Python libraries. Yes, the advanced Python library, the hidden Python library. So let's start. Here's a series of 5 videos. The first two contain the library on a specific machine learning, and the rest 3 would be on some other topics like face recognition, voice recognition, etc. So don't panic, have patience, we'll explain everything in a clear manner. So machine learning, as the name suggests, is a science of programming a computer by which they are able to learn from different kind of data. They are typically used to solve various life problems or real world problems. So what happened during the older day, people used to perform machine learning tasks by manually coding all the algorithm and mathematics and statistical formula. Boring, huh? This made the process time consuming. But in a modern days, due to the presence of various Python library, framework and module, things are very easy now. Today, Python is one of the most programming languages for doing this task. Do you know why? Because of a presence of a vast collection of libraries in it. The first one in our list is NumPy. NumPy is a very popular Python library for large multi-dimensional array and metric processing with the help of large collection of high-level mathematical functions. It is very useful for fundamental scientific computation in machine learning. It is particularly useful for linear algebra, Fourier transformation, etc. such type of things. For using NumPy, you need to first import it. How you need to import it as import NumPy is np, and for creating array in it, you can use np.array. So SciPy. The second one in our list is SciPy. It's a very popular library among machine learning enthusiastic peoples, as it contains different modules for optimization to linear algebra to integration to statistics, which is very useful. It's a code for it, and if you see the output of it, here it is original image of a cat, and here is a tinted image with a little red color, and the resized tinted image is at a last this one. So if I again move back to the code, here it is a sample code, you can see it and you can grab it or understand it. So this one, you need to import it from scipy.mis import imread and save and imresize. Okay, so third one on our list is scikit-learn. So it's a most popular machine learning library for classical machine learning algorithm. It is built on top of two machine learning libraries which I have just explained, that is the NumPy and SciPy. It supports most of the supervised and unsupervised learning algorithm. Scikit-learn can also be used for data mining and data analysis, which make it a great tool when you are starting with the machine learning. Here it is a code for it. You can use it from like this, from scikit-learn, from sklearn, import dataset, matrices and decision tree, and you can use here, and here it is the output. So it's a bit complex type of output, but it's very simple, you can see it. So that was scikit-learn. The fourth one on our list is pandas. Not this one, this one. So it's a popular Python library for data analysis. It is not directly related to machine learning. Let me tell you a fact. I repeat that it is not directly related to machine learning, as you all know it very well that you need to prepare data set before training in machine learning. So in such cases, Python pandas comes handy as it was developed specifically for data extraction and preparation. Here you can see its code that you are preparing a data sets, and you can import it as like this, import pandas as pd, and in a data variable you are creating a data sets, and you can see the output in a last, that is according to country, capital, area, population in a sequence manner. So fifth one on our list is Thenos, not he. Okay, we all know that machine learning is basically mathematics and statistics. Sad but true. Okay, so Thenos is a popular Python library that is used to define, evaluate and optimize mathematics expression involving multi-dimensional array in an efficient manner. It is achieved by optimizing the utilization of CPU and GPU. It is extensively used for unit testing and self-validation to detect and diagnose different type of errors. So it's a powerful, very powerful, extremely powerful and awesome library. So here it is a code for Thenos. You can import it like import Thenos .tensor t x equal to t.d matrix x. So it's a sample code, you can see and refer it. Next one on our list is TensorFlow. It's a very popular open source library for high performance numerical computation developed by Google Brain teams in Google. Simple. TensorFlow is a framework that involves defining and running computation involving tensors. It can train and run deep neural networks that can be used to develop several artificial intelligence applications. It is widely used in the field of deep learning research and application. Here it is a code, you can import it like this, import TensorFlow as TF, and there are some relevant codes you can see.